Hi, y'all. This is a 100% unannounced live, but I have been on the road all day, and I'm taking these last few minutes out my car to quickly hop on and do this because it's come up. I've had a lot of questions about this, and I just thought I would help with clarification in regards to like CBD type products. So there is a difference between when a bottle says full spectrum, broad spectrum, and whole flower. Now, there's only going to be one that says whole flower that I know of that I've ever found, and that's the one that I've been using. But full spectrum, hi Karen, hi Jen, hi Lori. So full spectrum means that it has the CBD, the cannabidiol, the one cannabinoid, plus less than 0.3% THC, and then at least some other part of the plant. So a cannabis plant has terpenes and flavonoids, and so it has to have at least something else other than those two cannabinoids. It does not necessarily mean, and in most instances does not mean, that it has any other cannabinoid besides CBD and THC, because most strains used commercially do not have all like as many of the cannabinoids, and they don't have the extraction process to get those other cannabinoids into their product. So they'll extract the CBD and the THC with CO2 or heat or some other mechanism, and then they'll also put in there, they'll have it extracted like a terpene or two. But know that there are like over 10 different terpenes that can be found in a like farm grown, based type of growth, not in a lab, when it's not grown in a lab. Oh my gosh. And so, the strain of the plant matters. So that's something really important. Broad spectrum CBD is cannabidiol CBD, no THC, and may or may not have, it will have at least something else. So it'll have again, at least one or two other terpenes, because otherwise it's considered an isolate. So CBD isolates are cannabidiol CBD with a carrier oil, and there's nothing else. There's no other part of the plant included in that product. Okay. And then you've got whole flower. Now, whole flower also has the less than 0.3% THC. And the reason that it has any THC is because THC is necessary for the entourage effect. Okay, so you have to have every part of the plant to get the full entourage effect, the full medicinal value of the plant. You need all parts. So you want as many cannabinoids. There are over 70 cannabinoids in the plant. You want as many terpenes, as many flavonoids. There are 5 main terpenes that have already been shown that actually are found in other plants like pine and fruits like lemon, things like that. Those have already been found to have medicinal value, and those same terpenes are found in certain strains of the cannabis plant. Okay, those that are most naturally grown are going to have the most natural medicinal benefit. Okay, and then when it says whole flower, what it means is that you're getting as many cannabinoids, as many terpenes, as many flavonoids. Now, here's the key, guys. Here's what I want you to do. Don't take my word for it. Okay, don't take my word for it. On their websites for these products, if they are claiming to do independent lab testing, third-party testing, all of that, see if you can find what's called a certificate of analysis. The certificate of analysis will give you a report of the different batches of the product that have been made and what was detected in that product when tested. Okay. And the reason I say that is because that's what I did. I needed to understand before I was going to invest in another product but it did help. But before I was going to invest in another product, I looked for that scientific evidence that this was different than anything I had taken. So I just challenge you. I encourage you. I'm giving you this information because I want you to make informed decisions. Just as it's important to read your labels for foods, it's super important for you to read your labels for your supplements, your vitamins, your minerals, all of that. And check, what does it say in other ingredients? Less than 5 is what you're going for. Like, your ingredients should be minimal. The least amount of ingredients in there is the more natural the product is. Okay? So I hope that's helpful. I hope that gave you a little bit of tidbit of information. Like I said, just kind of a random random live. And I hope it was helpful. So have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday.